excited to read to you about a wonderful Jewish holiday called Hanukkah. And Hanukkah is the Festival of Lights. And before we get started on our story, I just wanted to read you the story of Hanukkah. Long, long ago, Israel was ruled by people who prayed to many different gods. At first, they let the Jews pray to their own God. Then an evil king came to power. He ordered the Jews to bow down to his gods and took over their temple. One Jew, Matthias, got very angry. He gathered an army to fight the king. The leader of the army was his son, Judah the Maccabee, which means hammer. After 3 years of fighting, the brave Jews finally won. But when they entered the temple again, they became very sad. It was filled with statues of the king's gods. Where were the Torahs? Where was the menorah, the 8-branched candle holder, which should always be lit? At last they found the menorah, but they found only a tiny jar of its special oil, enough to burn for 1 day. It would take 8 days to make more. They lit the oil and the flames burned the first day. They burned the second day, then a third, a fourth, and a fifth. The flames burned for 8 days until more holy oil was ready. Lighting 8 candles at Hanukkah celebrates this miracle. That's just a brief little story of Hanukkah and what the menorah means and why it is so special. And in the next 2 stories, I'll be reading some more Hanukkah traditional favorites. Hi everybody, I'm here to read you another Hanukkah story. This Hanukkah story is called Hanukkah Lights Everywhere by Michael J. Rosen. Let's begin. On the night before Hanukkah, we ready the house for company. My sister helps Dad make up the extra beds, and Mom peels apples for applesauce. I put a new box of candles by the menorah that's waited all year, just like me, for the Festival of Lights. On the first night of Hanukkah, we say the prayers and light 1 candle with the tall helper candle. Outside, the skinny moon beams like a proud candle flame against the dark sky. On the second night of Hanukkah, 2 headlights aim right through the window into the living room where my sister and I spin the dreidel on the floor. Grandpa's here!
Stop it.
On the third night of Hanukkah, I switch on the lamps out front so that my cousins who are coming to visit can find our door. And suddenly, there are 3 more lights, like in our menorah. On the 4th night of Hanukkah, I find 4 lights in the kitchen. Mom's fries up platters full of latkes and flour flames flicker under the sizzling skillets and the pot steaming on the stove. On the 5th night of Hanukkah, my great-grandma gives me 5 shiny silver dollars, 1 for every birthday I've had. When I line them up on my hand, they stretch from my tippy-top fingertip past my wrist and up my arm. They sparkle like 5 more lights in the candle's glow. On the 6th night of Hanukkah, my family takes a walk down the snow-covered streets, and guess what? 6 other houses have menorahs gleaming in their window. On the 7th night of Hanukkah, at my best friend's house where he celebrates Christmas, a lamp with just 1 bulb burns in each window. 7 altogether, just like in our menorah tonight. Dad says that Hanukkah is also about the joy of different religions sharing a street. On the 8th night of Hanukkah, I find all 7 stars in the Big Dipper plus the famous North Star above us, as though God, too, were lighting his own menorah in the sky. And on the 9th night, which isn't even Hanukkah anymore, and the next night after that, and even today, I still see things that remind me of our menorah, and I think about Hanukkah and about being Jewish in such a wide world of so many other lights. I hope you all have a very happy Hanukkah. Hello everybody and welcome back for another story about Hanukkah. Hanukkah, a counting book in English, Hebrew, and Yiddish by Emily Spare. Worker candle. With the shamish, light one more candle every night to make 8 candles burning bright, or 9 candles if you count the shamish. 1 Hanukkah menorah, Hanukkah lamp. 1. 2 jelly donuts. 2. 3 elephants. 3. With the Hebrew letters on the dreidel, spin, spin, spin. 4 dreidels tops. 4. Gelt, money. 5 coins. 5. 6 heroes. Matthias, Elizar, Judah the Maccabee, Jonathan, Simon, and Johanan. 6. 7 potato pancakes. 7. 8 nights, 8 candles. 8. Happy Hanukkah. I hope you all have a wonderful Hanukkah. Have a great one. Hello everybody, it's Miss Lauren from the Roseland Library, and I'm here to read to you today a book about Hanukkah lights by Deanne G. Smith, illustrated by Joanne Kitchell. On this night, let us light one little candle fire. 'Tis a sight, oh so bright, one little candle fire. On this night, let us light 2 little candle fires. On each day of the holiday, we add 1 candle to the menorah, starting on the far right. After lighting this shamish or helper candle, we say or sing the prayers. Then we use this shamish to light the other candles, moving from left to right. Hear us pray on each day, 2 little candle fires. We light the Hanukkah lights after sundown. We keep the menorah by a window so that people outside can see it. On this night, let us light 3 little candle fires. Maccabees set us free. 3 little candle fires. Some menorahs hold candles. Some use oil. Some are candle holders with branches. In some, the lights stand separately. Some are made of metal. Some are glass or clay. Some look very new. Some look very old. In some, the lights form a line. In others, they make a circle. But on all menorahs, we can see the 8 lights of Hanukkah. On this night, let us light 4 little candle fires. Oil that lasts in times past, 4 little candle fires. On this night, let us light 5 little candle fires. Hanukkah was one of the few times when the rabbis of old allowed a gambling game, dreidel. Here is how to play. On the 4 sides of the dreidel are 4 Hebrew letters which stand for the words, "A great miracle happened there." Players agree to use pennies, nuts, or candies. They each put 1 in the center of the table to start the game and add another 1 after every round. They take turns spinning the dreidel and following its instructions. A nun take everything. A nun take nothing. A gimel take everything. A hey take half, and a shin put 1 in. Dreidel spin, hope I win, 5 little candle fires. On this night, let us light 6 little candle fires. We eat latkes, potato pancakes, and donuts at Hanukkah because they are cooked in oil. They remind us of the miracle of the jar of oil that lasted for 8 days. Latke treat, donut sweet, 6 little candle fires. Giving gelt, money, is an old Hanukkah custom. Today, every family has its own tradition of Hanukkah gifts. Some families devote one night of the holiday to tzedakah, charity, for example, or to making and giving homemade gifts. On this night, let us light 7 little candle fires. Gifts and gelt, candles melt, 7 little candle fires. Hanukkah celebrates 2 miracles: the miracle that the Jewish people survived and the miracle of the oil that lasted for 8 days. On this night, let us light 8 little candle fire. Flames that blaze for 8 days. 8 little candle fires. I hope you enjoyed that story, everyone. Happy Hanukkah!